So we're starting to get quite a lot of questions about the TCW Pro product. Understandably, it's something quite new in the industry. A lot of people wouldn't have seen the technology like it. So I just wanted to highlight the different benefits of the coating so people can see what it's all about. So first is the application. It's not a wipe on, wipe off product. It is a wipe on and leave, and it will self-level on the surface. It leaves a thickness of anything up to 15 microns, and as you'll see in the next shot, you'll see a document showing the thickness of the coating measured with an electron microscope at 13 microns or just over. Benefit number 2 is it is incredibly hard. So as you'll see in the next little clip, we're using wire wool on the coating with absolutely no effect to it whatsoever. Whereas when we use it on the uncoated surface, we easily scratch the surface for obvious reasons. Benefit number 3, although it is extremely hard, it is also very flexible. As shown in this next clip, you'll see I'm able to roll the wrap, and I'm also able to basically bend the wrap in half without the coating peeling, cracking or coming away from the surface in any way, shape or form. The wrap up like that. Even if I fold it basically in half, nothing happens to the coating on the surface. Benefit number 4 is, as with traditional ceramic coatings, it is very hydrophobic, so you get your easy clean properties with the product. Benefit number 5 is it is extremely high gloss, especially on a surface that's already very glossy, and on darker surfaces the depth of colour is incredible. Benefit number 6 is you can utilise it like a base coat, and then over the top of that you can use any of our ceramic coatings. So by doing this you're getting almost a double whammy, so you're getting a thick base layer of ceramic, then over the top you're putting what I'll call the showstoppers on to give you all the properties you get now, but with that really thick strong base coat underneath. Benefit number 7, so if you have light swells or marring on the surface, or if you've done a correction and it's left a little bit of holograms, especially if you're using a rotary, you are actually able to coat straight over the top of these and it will cover them up. You will not need to polish to a perfect finish before applying this coating to get a perfect finish. Obviously that is personal preference, but it is an advantage of the coating. Benefit number 8 is the coating is correctable. So if you do manage to scratch it, which is quite difficult, but if you do, a bit like paint, you can take your polishing compounds and polishing pads and you can polish those scratches out of the coating without removing the coating or affecting the ability of the coating to protect the paintwork. Benefit number 9 is it is removable. So we have developed a solution to remove the coating from the surface. So let's say you have a bit more than a scratch to the surface and it requires some sort of panel repair. You can remove the coating from the panel and then repair takes place. You can then reapply the coating to that panel. So it's removable and reapplicable. Benefit number 10, provided the conditions are right, it can be applied outdoors. It doesn't have to be applied within a unit, it can be applied outdoors, but like I say, the environmental parameters have to be correct, but it can be applied outdoors. Benefit number 11, it is applicable to majority of exterior surfaces. It can go on your wheels, it can go on your trim, it can go on your paint, it can even go on your headlights. The only surface we don't recommend putting it on, purely because it is a lot thicker than the standard ceramics, is glass surfaces. You've got a glass headlight, that's fine. Benefit number 12, it's not just car paint and those types of surfaces it can be applied to. You can apply it to wraps and PPF. Benefit number 13 and the final one, this will come with a lifetime warranty. Customer brings their car in, all the while they own that car, they will receive a lifetime warranty. This is providing that the coating is applied by either ourselves or an approved installer. So there you go, 13 benefits to the TCW Pro with little snapshots in between so you can see what we're talking about. Hopefully that gives you a good insight into what's to come with the product. And as we've mentioned previously, this will be launching very soon. We'll be launching this by no later than May.